because how could you discuss vampires and their origins without doing, like, the origin film, Nosferatu, the 1922 German Gothic film? If you guys somehow are not familiar, y'all seen that episode of SpongeBob? The hash-slinging slasher episode of SpongeBob?
Yeah, it's a little bit where they like mess with the lights, and then it's
Nosferatu!
Veratu, and then he smiles at the end.
Yes, that is a very, very famous image, and Kemdi and I both have talked about this previously, that was both our first introductions to Nosferatu. I remember being in film school, and we were talking about him, and that was the scene they would play, or all of a sudden, it just clicked, and I was like, "Oh my god, wait." Like, it wasn't just, like, a random, like, Getty Images. It's, like, legit, like, an image that has a deep-rooted, like, impact in film.
I mean, yeah, as an 8-year-old, I wasn't really watching a lot of German expressionist cinema, but don't know
You
about
know what?
you.
Would you believe it's a silent film? Because films didn't have sound in 1922 yet. At least not, like, they had, like, music accompanying, like, soundtracks, but it wasn't, like,
They had
it's
someone playing the
dialogues.
piano like while the film went.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So, like, a live, like, a accompanist. Yeah. So, it's just a very brief thing. But the infamous Count Orlok preys on the wife of his real estate agent and brings the plague to their town. It's the basis story of Dracula, the 1931 film that we will talk about. And would you believe it's also the basis of the most recent remake, Nosferatu? Guys, who was going to tell me? Who was going to tell me? That's crazy. But, fun fact, this is considered, like, an unofficial adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's not, it's like unofficial official because it does take some liberty away, like, with, like, the story, but it's very, very closely related to, like, it's just kind of one of those things where it's just kind of grouped in because it's a vampire movie, honestly. But because it is loosely and very, very, like, close to it, like, it's kind of like, yeah, it's, like, kind of the same, but not really. Stoker's widow ended up suing them over, like, for copyright infringement, and the court ruled for all copies of this film to be destroyed. But if somebody's gonna persevere from being destroyed, let me tell you, it's Nosferatu, because several prints did make it out, printed copies of it survived, and it's considered to be a very, very impactful and influential piece of cinema of the horror genre. And now it's, like, on streaming, like, you can find it a lot easier now, but there was a point in time where this was a lost film.